Is there any questions? Anybody have a question? Okay.
Thank you for what you've done.
Thank you.
My feelings for Trump are just, I love him. He is a hero.
That's right.
Truly a hero.
I agree.
And how people can't see how he saved our country. Okay. So I'm just wondering, though, after his 5 years, what do you think he would do, or have you made suggestions? I mean, I think like he should start.
Well, I'm hoping that he'll keep running. I hope we can change the law. I mean, I don't see any reason for him to leave office, ever.
I agree, but I think what would he do obviously to get his children off so political?
Well, that I don't know. You know, that we have to wait and see, because have to see if they're motivated and if they have the same work zest and all of that, I mean, it could be, but we have to wait and see. But let's not rush him out of office.
I just wanted to get your opinion of what he's made a difference to America, to the world. What would that be like in 5 years?
You know, I'm hoping that he will have it so solid within the next 5 years that these silly other people that have tried to disrupt this country. And by the way, I think, you know, this impeachment hearing, I can tell you absolutely is bringing more and more Democrats to us. We have more and more people registering as Republicans. Democrats, first-time Republicans, something like $20-some million has come in from people who have just gone to our side. So, you know, in 5 years, I think he'll have it sewn up. I think we'll all be, you know, really there. But we do have a couple of problems that we have to deal with, and that is education and the youth of America, because they are brainwashed and they have no experience. And it has to start in the schools, and we have to get rid of a lot of those teachers. We have to get rid of a lot of those people. And that's a hard task. That's a very difficult task. But without that, we're going to have a battle always, because unfortunately, young people get old enough to vote, and older people kind of disappear. So, you know, we have a situation where we need desperately to really press education. I think that's one of the most important factors that we have at this point. Without that, we're going to have a problem always. But once we get these kids out, you know, in a strange way, we ought to make test cases of these people that think that they should be socialists, and let them go out and really handle it on their own. And let's follow them with a camera, and let's interview them on a regular basis. And I guarantee within a year or so, they'll be back the way we are, because they'll realize it's really not great.
Right.
You know.
Send them to Venezuela to vacation.
I can't hear you.
Send them to Venezuela for vacation.
Yes. Good idea. Venezuela. Right. Right.
They don't go to reality, you know.
No, but they don't go through reality because they've been fed so much propaganda. You know. So that is something that I hope we can get to. I know that a lot of people want to see that happen, and maybe in the next term we will get more of that done. Yes, sir.
Right? They like so much.
Yeah. Good one. Yes, I know. I know. I know. I know. You're absolutely right. And they won't. They won't. Because I think there's enough sanity in this country that will prevail, and enough people that feel the way we do. Oh, I know that. Well, that's why I have to say that we work, all of us, all of the Trumpettes and Trumpsters, and you're invited to become a Trumpster. We need people. We need guys like you, guys that say what you say. We need you. We need you. You bring out good points, and you're not afraid. And you know, this is important because we need the men out there. You know, the men, you will catch the attention of men that we can never catch because they don't really want to pay attention to what a woman says. There are some of those men out there. So you, as a voice out there, can do a lot of good. And what we need to do is to get these people to realize, yes, it's true. Listen, I have homes in California, and you know we're going to sell. I can't go out there. I get so hysterical because it is so left and people are so mean. And I know because I drove around, I was insane. I drove around with a Trump bumper sticker. I mean, it's a miracle I'm here. You know? And crazy or brave, I don't know. But the reality is that, yes, you can. You know, there are, you have New York. I mean, could you have a worse mayor in New York? You know, could you have a more socialist-minded governor than California or New York? No. And these, you know, these are people, and I have to tell you, there's a lot of people we have to reach that have been indoctrinated from their families and their grandparents and their generation before that, who believe that they have to vote Democrat or socialist because it's in the DNA. And that's where we really need to get groups. You know, that's where we really need to infiltrate, to talk to these people. And I know, I mean, I have had a lot of friendships that I thought I had end. Because I finally reached the point where I said, you're just too stupid to take up my time. You know? Yes, sir.
You mentioned the younger generation, and I just wanted to add that there are sparks of hope. I have a grandson, senior in high school, openly debating with his teachers.
God bless him. Well, we have Charlie Kirk at 25. We have Turning Point. We have, you know, Donald Trump Jr. and Kimberly Guilfoyle. And they're going out and reaching the young people. And so we have a lot of people out there working. And I'm going to go sign my books for you. I'm getting the message. Get off. Okay. Thank you, everybody.